Cancers. Let's see what's going on in your life right now. What's the situation for Cancer? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. We got the King of Pentacles coming in. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. I actually feel like this is a person. There's something around a person in your life. Whoever this person is, I feel like you're actually moving away with the Six of Swords from this person. You're moving on from someone. Yeah, we got the, no wonder, the Five of Pentacles is coming out. You're becoming distant. Something happened here. With this Five of Pentacles, there's something here that happened that led to you moving on. That's like an energy of being shut out with the Five of Pentacles. It's like you're quietly moving on too. Because this is rough, whatever it is. Who is this King of Pentacles? Let's see, who is this person? This was something rough, but you're moving on from it in a peaceful way. Tell me about who this person is. We got here bonding. And then we got here family showing up. For some of you, this could be a family member. For others, this could be someone you had a family with or someone you were bonding with. But I'm seeing you move on from this person. We got longing in reverse, and then we got here blocked on social media. Yeah, I feel like if there was a longing that you had, because it's in reverse now, and even blocked on social media, something happened here. Because I'm seeing you block this person. There's no more longing, and there's just this moving on for you. So let's see what's next for you. You're moving on. What's next for the viewer? The Ace of Wands is what's next. You may feel tired. I also feel like with this Ace of Wands in reverse, there's going to be some sort of lack of energy. That's why I said you may be feeling tired. Not feeling really motivated to do much of anything because you're in this Five of Pentacles. So it's like even though you move on, you're going to be struggling. So you may not be over it. However, there's something still about the situation that you're moving on from that's bringing some sort of lack of motivation or a lack of energy, a lack of desire. There's going to be a lack of desire. You know how sometimes when something happens in your life, right, and it's like a tower moment, like this could be like a breakup, and then it's like, okay, you move on quietly from the breakup, and then once you move on, it feels like you're starting to deal with that loss. So in the process of moving on, you may not have dealt with the loss, but once you get like a little bit ways down, it's going to hit you. That's what I'm picking up with this energy. I feel like that loss is going to eventually catch up to you. And it's going to catch up to where you're going to be feeling tired. You're not going to be feeling motivated. You're not going to be feeling inspired. You're not going to want to take action. I just feel like a shutdown energy coming in for you. I feel like you're going to feel shut down. And that's part of the process. That's to be expected. So don't be hard on yourself. And for some reason, I feel the need to say that. Like, don't be hard on yourself, and don't feel like even just knowing that could make you feel down. Because I feel like in that Five of Pentacles, someone with that energy could start to feel down. But I just feel like it's part of the process. The longing for whoever this person is going to loosen its grips. Because the Ace of Wands is even in reverse. The longing is in reverse. But there's something about the experience that's still going to put you in this place of, you know, hardship. That's going to put you in this place of feeling left out in the cold, so to speak, abandoned, rejected. All right, let's see what else. Yeah, because we got here the Ten of Swords. Something happened. And see, that's what I'm saying. It's not, whatever it is that you went through with the 10 swords, it wasn't even easy. Because this is 10 swords here. So it was, whatever happened, it was final. It was a deep betrayal because it's the 10 swords. This is a deep betrayal here. But see, here's the Page of Pentacles. That's what I'm saying. It's like you went through something with someone, a family member or someone you have a family with. I feel like it was something serious because we got bonding. You could have introduced this person to your family. They could have met your kids. But I feel like something happened now, right? Where they're blocked. You blocked them. You're moving on, trying to move on in peace. Trying not to let it affect you. But unfortunately, it does catch up to you, but you don't stay in that energy. And that's why it's okay for you to feel that sting, because I'm seeing you feel it in the Five of Pentacles, because it wasn't something that was easy with that 10 swords. However, and that's the part, however, here comes the Page of Pentacles. So something new. You could get some of you may get some unexpected money. Because I also feel like some of you, there could be some lack of motivation even when it comes to work. Because of this situation, it may affect you. It may affect you when it comes to not wanting to work. Because we got the Ace of Wands in reverse, not having a desire to do anything. But I feel like something unexpected happens with this Page of Pentacles. Something new, because it is the page, it's new. Something around your money, something around your job, something around your career, something new takes off for you. Some of you, you may use this, and that's what this is giving. You're not someone to stay down. So it's like you get knocked down, but you don't stay down. You're actually going to take whatever it is that you went through and turn it into some sort of profit. Some of you may use what you went through to make money off of it, or to go back to school, or to start some sort of business. I'm just getting here this energy of, you know how when people experience like a hurt or a betrayal, rather than staying in that energy, they use it to motivate them. And that's what I'm feeling like, to get their life in order. I feel like this is going to be used to motivate you to get your life in order. It's the start. It's going to be the start of you doing something to get your life in order, despite what you've gone through. Let's see, what energy is the viewer in? Yeah, I get you being down. That's for sure. I get you, like, these are some struggle cards coming out right now for you guys. Look, the 10 Pentacles, but you can't stay down with the 10 Pentacles. And you know this. There's the High Priestess. There she is. You got a feeling. That's what I'm saying. You already have a feeling that this 10 Pentacles is not a small thing. Whatever it is that you're going to start, and you know this. I just feel like you've just been sitting on it because you haven't been feeling motivated. You haven't been feeling inspired. You've been feeling tired. And looking at your what you're moving on from, I can see why. Because something got you down, and it had you down for quite some time. But you're not going to stay down because you got the 10 Pentacles here. And this 10 Pentacles speaks of something amazing for you. You know, this is some sort of planning around a real future. That's what you're going to be doing. That's the energy. It's like you're going to be planning your future. Building something. Creating a comfortable lifestyle for yourself. You have some sort of knowledge that you keep to yourself. And whatever this is, this knowledge that you keep to yourself, I feel like you're going to use it to benefit you. You got another person showing up, because you got the King of Pentacles and the King of Cups. And look, the Five of Wands, competition. There's another person coming in, and this is the King of Cups. This could be a water sign, Cancer, could be a fellow Cancer, a Pisces, or a Scorpio. But there's someone else showing up. Whoever this other person is, I'm getting competition. That's probably why the 10 Pentacles is here. Because when whether this person is in your life or not, when they come in, you're going to be in this 10 Pentacles. You're going to be ready, so you don't have to get ready. Because things are going to start looking good in your life. And as a result, here comes someone you're pulling in. And this is a King of Cups. This is someone that's going to have, like, the thing about it, when I'm seeing with this person, there's going to be some sort of, like, it feels weird even saying it, but you're going to move this person emotionally. Like, when they see you, I feel like this person is going to see you. Like, they're going to see what you've gone through. They're going to see the 10 swords that you've experienced, the betrayal that you experienced. So they're going to show up and be soft, be kind, be sweet towards you, this person. And for some reason, when you and this person are together, planning a future together gets talked about. Let me get some energy around this person. You may initially want to ignore them. When they show up, I feel like you may want to ignore them because you're in that 5 of Pentacles, feeling rejected, feeling abandoned, right? Even though you're someone that wants the 10 Pentacles, because you're in the 10 Pentacles energy. You want something stable. You want something long term. It's not there yet. But when this person comes in, I feel like you're going to ignore them. I don't know. We got you in the 2 of Swords energy. When this person comes in, you're going to ignore them because you don't want conflict. You're emotionally shut down because this 5 of Wands, conflict. Something about this person comes with conflict. And I feel like because it has to do with this King of Pentacles. So that's where the conflict is coming in. Not necessarily saying you're with that King of Pentacles, someone that you saw yourself settling down with. This is not saying that you're with them, but there's still something about what you experience with that person that you're still internally conflicted by. So when this other person comes in, you're going to be in the 2 of Swords energy trying to avoid them because you're emotionally shut down. And you're going to choose to stay distant. So I feel like when they come in, they're going to keep their distance from you. And it's like they're just going to watch you from afar, waiting for the right time to make a move. Waiting for you to feel or look like you're more open and receptive to them. Let's see what we can find out about this King of Cups. What can we find out? Tell me about this King of Cups. And see? New love. This is definitely confirming new love. This is someone new that's coming in. But you still have a past energy because you're moving on. So you're still going to be having this past energy hanging on. Not necessarily saying they're physically, but internally, mentally, they're still in your energy. And then you got here new love showing up. So that's just confirmation for what you already feel. You already know, this person is coming in. For some of you, you could have even, some of you have gotten tarot readings done. I'm not talking about general tarot readings. I'm talking about like a personal tarot reading. And I feel like in that reading, this isn't everyone's story, but for some of you, I feel like a personal reading was told to you about this new person coming in, or just saying that you're going to have love and you being like turned off from that. It's like they didn't tell you that part, but I'm saying when they were telling you about new love coming in, you weren't trying to hear it, is what I'm trying to say. When they were talking about that, for those of you that got a personal reading done, we got here a settlement, agreement, and compromise. So something shifts when this person comes in, because I'm seeing you actually go out, maybe go out for drinks with this person, but it feels like maybe groups. I don't know, maybe so for some of you, you may end up being around this person in a group setting, but it doesn't stay stagnant with the movement card. For some of you, you're not going to even stay stagnant because we got relocation. This could happen when you relocate. This could happen when you move, where you meet this person. And it feels like it's going to be because remember, you're moving on. So for some of you, this could be literally relocating, or when you figuratively speaking, move on completely from past energy. And that's when this person comes in. But by that time, you're so shut down, you're not going to be really open to it. However, I don't feel like you're going to stay that way. We even got here vacation showing up. Some of you, it feels like there's going to be some things that you're going to be doing on your own because you got money showing up too. Because I'm seeing income flowing. Yeah, journey, travel, movement. There's a lot of movement that's going to be taking place for you. And I feel like this person is going to still like keep their distance until the time is right. What else? What's next for the viewer? Let's see what's next for you. As a matter of fact, no. We're going to see what you don't see. What is it that the viewer does not see? Because like I said, I feel like you have a feeling about this new person coming in. Lessons. This is what you don't see. You're going through learning some lessons. I told y'all, tarot reader. I told you, some of y'all talk to a tarot reader. But nevertheless, what you don't see is a lesson. There's a lesson in what you're experiencing. There's a lesson in what's taking place around you. Let's see. Let's get one more card around what you don't see. Come together. Reconciliation. It says here, I'm going to tell you this, because this is landing on the Five of Wands. I'm going to tell you this. When I see this reconciliation, it's going to be up in the air for you. What you don't see, reconciliation is up in the air. It could be the King of Pentacles or the King of Cups, because it's landing on the Five of Wands. It's landing on the Five of Wands. And it says here, reconciliation, a soul contract, a spiritual union. I feel like this coming together could be either or. Someone from the past or someone new. But there's something about a lesson that you don't see that you're learning. Let's see what we can find out. And we got here soul contract. The next deck that I grabbed, it says soul contract. And even this says soul contract. So this is confirming that the lesson that you're learning, it says here, I'm here to prepare you. Didn't I say you're being prepared? What you went through is actually preparing you for your divine blueprint so that you may thrive in the physical world. Didn't I say what you went through is actually going to inspire you to do something that's going to bring about that 10 Pentacles? So it's like what you're going through is actually taking you towards being with someone, rather it's past or new, because I can't decipher in this energy that I'm picking up on. Because you guys know, I'll tell you if it's a past person or a new person. In this reading, I'm picking up, it's up in the air. It's up in the air. However, you're learning a lesson on being prepared for your divine blueprint so that you can thrive in the physical world. Let's get another card. That's what you don't see. There's a lesson in what you're going through. And we also got here change. I'm bringing a much needed change in your perception and again in the physical world around you. And it even, in your perception, there's some sort of change that you don't see that's happening or that's meant to happen within you. So that your perspective changes. And again, your physical world, because we're seeing Pentacles, Five of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, the Ten of Pentacles. Your physical world. And remember, I even said some of you going to school as well. So it's like you're not only learning a lesson when it comes to being prepared for your divine blueprint, you're also in the process of learning this lesson so that you can thrive in the physical world. So that something in you changes. Your perception changes. Because right now we see you in that Two of Swords, shut down, closed off. But something shifts. That's why we got settlement, compromise. There's going to be something that shifts. We got coming together, whether it's past or new. All right, let's see what's going to be next for you. We got the Wheel of Fortune, so that's a good omen. What's next for the viewer? The Nine of Wands, you're going to be watched. That's what's next for you. Okay, someone is going to be, again, distance. I feel like you're being watched from a distance. But it feels like by two people for some of you. So what's next is being watched. And I feel like the first person that you're going to be watched by is someone that you've been through a lot with. But I feel like you're not going to be paying them any mind because you're going to be focused. You're going to be busy preparing for your divine blueprint. They're going to be watching you, though, from a distance. And the Ace of Cups is showing up. What's next is the Ace of Cups. What's this Ace of Cups? There's some sort of new... There could be someone new, too. We got the King of Wands coming in. I feel like there's going to be another person. But I'm going to tell you this. You're going to have options in love. It's not going to just be one new person. There's going to be another person as well. Because you're minding your business and preparing for your blueprint. But you're going to have people that's going to be watching you. And wanting to make a move on you. But you're so engrossed in what you got going on in your life, you're not going to be paying attention. But you're going to be getting a lot of attention. See, look, see, resting. The Four Swords energy is what you're going to be, and that's next for you. Taking some space to yourself because you've been mentally exhausted. You don't want to talk to nobody. And that's why you got these people that's going to be watching you from a distance because they can pick up on that energy. You're too engrossed in your lesson. You're too engrossed in preparing for your divine blueprint. That's what's next. There's going to be a lot of interest being shown. A lot of interest. But it feels like at a distance, though. People hesitant to approach you. All right. Catch you in the next reading.